Assalamu alaikum, everyone, and a very good afternoon to you all. Thank you for joining us today. My name is Fasim Mehta. We have a very interesting conversation happening today, and it is my honor to today welcome once again Amir Ibrahim, the CEO of Jazz, to join us. And I am also accompanied by Aisha Sarvari, the Director of Comms and Sustainability at Jazz. Welcome, both of you. Thank you. And let's jump on to this great topic. बात है आज art of pivoting. So let me first start with the very basic. For Amir, what does pivoting mean?
Pivoting, मेरा ख्याल है यार बड़े थोड़ा सा fancy word हो जाता है, लेकिन pivoting is just course correction. You start on doing something and then you realize that it's either not working or it's taking you a little bit longer, and you decide, in college you decide to change your majors, but essentially it is just course correction. Like you start your journey, you have a certain destination in mind, and then either you change the destination or you change the course on how you get to the destination. I think that to me is a very simplistic way of describing pivoting.
हम business पे तो आते हैं कि business कैसे pivot करता है, but how as an individual one can do that?
I think it's a combination of internal voice and trusted sources of guidance. I think eventually the better pivots are those where the voice is coming from within you, because that's where the true passion comes from.
So I believe there are some slides for the audience, and if you'd like to talk about, and then I will go further into more details and examples of the business world.
Yeah, we can go through a slide deck. The first slide generally is more about Jazz, which was till a few years ago called MobileLink. We are a large company, not just only in the context of mobile telecommunications, but as I said, we're also ventured into mobile financial services, have more than 8 million individuals who use our banking and payment facilities every month. We're a large backbone provider through fiber. And I think in terms of the data that we process, we are amongst the largest. I don't know how much data does Nadra process, but I would say it's the largest data processing companies. And eventually, when I talk about, we started as a telecom company, then now we are pivoting towards a technology company, and our journey is going to be more towards a data company. I think जो एक main चीज होती है वो ये होता है कि एक natural evolution क्या है और एक pivoting चीज क्या है. So कुछ technology आती है और कुछ चीजें आप naturally adopt करते हो. I think that is perhaps I wouldn't say a weaker definition of pivot, but I would call that as a natural evolution. So अब जो हमारे पास सबसे बड़ी opportunity है, and hopefully not too distant in the future, we will create JazzCash into a unicorn, which is a company with $1 billion valuation, and we're not far from that. There are many other pivots which are shown on the screen over here. The other one is obviously that we have stopped being just a traditional voice-centered company and become more of an internet company. So यही हमने journey जिस तरह Google की थी, from Google to Alphabet, we are also thinking about the same way when we talk about Jazz, and when we talk about the vision of Jazz 3.0, we actually want to go and start developing these small companies, which could be just ideas at this stage, but could become billion-dollar businesses. And the first one of them, perhaps the one which is furthest ahead compared to the others, is JazzCash. And learn from our experiences, because the basic चीज एक शायद sooner or later आपका सवाल होएगा कि when is the right time to pivot, right? pivot करने का वक्त तब आता है जब एक प्लेटो आप हिट कर जाते हैं, और जो टेलीकम्युनिकेशन इंडस्ट्री काफी ट्रेडिशनल इंडस्ट्री है, 30-35 सालों से है, ये एक प्लेटो कर गई है. अगर हम पिवट ना करते और अभी तक आज हम वॉइस बेच रहे होते, तो सारी दुनिया में तो वॉइस का रेवेन्यू खत्म होने लग गया है, डिक्लाइन पे आना शुरू हो गया है, ओटीटीज के ऊपर वॉइस चली गई है, कम्युनिकेशन पैटर्न्स चेंज हो गए हैं. सो ये बड़ा जरूरी होता है कि जब आप देखें कि आपके कस्टमर्स डिसएंगेज होने लग गए हैं और आप रिप्लेस होने लग गए हैं और आपकी टॉप लाइन ग्रोथ नहीं हो रही, या आपकी कॉस्ट रिडिकुलसली आउट ऑफ प्रोपोर्शन जा रही है, दैट इज द राइट टाइम टू पिवट. सो दीज आर द थिंग्स दैट वी थिंक अबाउट when we talk about new ideas.
Is it really the timing in terms of not just कि अभी नहीं किया तो हम लेट हो जाएंगे, फौरन पिवट करना है, या पिवट के दौरान you evolve, okay, let's experiment, let's fail, let's see, we learn, we move on, we do better?
I think first mover advantage is perhaps a little bit more glamorized. In some businesses, it's vital. But you could also be an intelligent follower. In case of mobile telecommunications in Pakistan, Mobilink was not the first mover. There were companies like Paktel and Instaphone. They had slightly different technology, which was prone to being listened to. So it did not really have confidentiality of communication. Jazz was the first GSM company in Pakistan. But during these years from, let's say, 1994 to the middle of 2000s, Jazz and at that time Mobilink kept on growing faster compared to the others. और अब हमें लगता है कि हम incumbent operator थे. We were the ones which perhaps there are more customers, not only because we entered earlier, but because the loyalties and the first introduction to telecommunications came through Mobilink. So it was definitely an advantage, and it will be an advantage compared to somebody who enters. But in many other environments, I think it's a combination of two things. And when we talk about startups, there is definitely the idea, and then there is the execution of the idea. The idea in itself has value, but it is the flawless execution of the idea that really separates you from your competitors.
What do you suggestion be or plus आपका experience both is the biggest of a challenge when deciding कि इतनी जगहों पे evolve होना है, इतनी जगहों को evolve होना है, और हमें as a leader आपको involve भी होना है.
So there are a huge number of opportunities. You have to figure out, especially for a larger company, you have to figure out that in this land of opportunities, which opportunities make sense for you. And then you can use different tools that help you prioritize different things. Originally, ideation ke lihaz se, you need to think about a number of things, but having a clear strategy on where you want to go is also very useful. And then you pick up 3 or 4, especially from a larger company's perspective, areas or opportunities that you're going to say, well, I'm going to do something in this thing and I'm going to be really good at it, and that you're going to do better than anybody else.
My question to you is that, is it a last minute effort when you're burning everything up, pivot karna zaruri hai? Yeah, you look at lots of things inside and outside the organization, or is it a mix of the two?
Sensible businesses will go through a process where they're constantly reevaluating themselves. So nobody can take success for granted. And so you can't be successful ad infinitum. You have to keep on investing time in your success, and you have to keep on asking those challenging questions. Is what am I offering still relevant or not? And companies which did not succeed, which pretty much ruled the world, are being extinct. And we have seen that in the telecommunications era. So आपको जो सवाल था कि जी as a last resort करना चाहिए, last resort में BlackBerry ने अपने आप को pivot करने की कोशिश की, लेकिन it was too late.
एक और क्वेश्चन मेरा इससे रेलेवेंट दोबारा आता है, और उसमें कोविड का बहुत बड़ा किरदार है. People say, who was behind your digitalization?
हमने सिर्फ कोविड की वजह से नहीं, लेकिन हमने अपने अगर मुल्क को आगे बढ़ाना है तो हमें अपना डिजिटल इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर बेहतर करना है. आप किसी भी इंडस्ट्री को ले लें, उसके एंड पे आजकल अब टेक लगता है. हमने अगर लीप फ्रॉग करना है अपनी ब्रोकन इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर से, सो टेक्नोलॉजी की लेयर और ब्रॉडबैंड की लेयर और स्मार्टफोन्स की लेयर और डिजिटल की लेयर सारे इंडस्ट्रीज के लिए जरूरत है.
What advice would you give? We have lots of startups here जिन्होंने कुछ ने पिवट किया कोविड से और कुछ ने फायदा उठाया और कुछ अभी भी उस फेज से गुजर रहे हैं और कुछ करना भी चाहते हैं. What area to look at? Is it always a mix of the external and internal factors?
When you're trying to do something, the question that needs to be asked is, what is the problem you're trying to solve, right? What is the gap? So we have to be clear in our heads on why are we going into? Are you going to be a Me Too? And you're just going to do it at a lower cost? Or are you going to take the middleman out? So when we start an idea, even whether it's for a big company, you have to think about a little bit with the end in mind. Where do you want to go with this thing?
Thank you. Aisha, I'm sure these questions that are pouring in, you have selected some to ask. So over to you, Aisha.
I have some really interesting questions, and what I've done is I've divided it into 3 sections. So I'll start off with an overview of some of my favorite people who have made important points. So I'm doing a bit of editorialization. And then Amir, there's a rapid fire and there's the detailed questions. Anam Ali basically asked a really important question. She says, why did you change the name Mobilink from Jazz? Because that's definitely your legacy, Amir.
There are two or three different reasons for that. In the telecom world, sub-brands have not really succeeded. Mobilink and Jazz was an example where a sub-brand actually became more prominent than the brand itself. So Mobilink was a corporate brand and used primarily for postpaid, whereas majority of our customers were prepaid and they had more relatability with Jazz. So that's one of the things. So it was really around that you can't justify the marketing spend on maintaining two brands. Also, as we pivot, Jazz is probably a little bit more expandable name in the technology world than Mobilink, which actually has a reference to mobile or links, which then becomes slightly more entrenched with what you did in the past, which was telecommunications.
How do you pivot from doing absolutely nothing to starting your startup?
That's a good one. I think that epiphany has to come from within you. There will be a trigger. I don't know. I've not been an entrepreneur myself, but I think the consciousness and the self-awareness has to come. I don't think, and we keep on hearing all these talks about motivation. I think it's very difficult to motivate somebody else. Motivation is something that only comes from within you. You can hear and you can get influenced and you can get inspired, but motivation is something that only comes from within. So if it hasn't happened, just wait, it will happen.
How much hustle is needed in pivoting, Aamir? And have you ever hustled before you became a big man?
Pivot by definition is change. Change by definition is creating discomfort. So there will be hustle, there will be discomfort. And I think that if there is not a significant amount of discomfort, then perhaps it's not really pivot. So I think we have to be conscious that good things only happen if you actually are willing to take a risk. And one of the biggest risks is giving up the status quo or the comfort woolly environment that you're in.
Prem has asked a really good question. He's presently in China watching you from there. And he says 99% of China today is all online, it's all digital, all payments are digital. What is it with Pakistan? Can Pakistan pivot into that?
I don't think it's only a question of pivoting. I think it's what we need to survive and to thrive as a country. And companies like Jazz through JazzCash are trying to help, but it also requires sensible governmental interventions by changing certain policies and making sure that digital payments are cheaper than cash.
What are the things that you did last year that you no longer do this year?
Difficult to answer that question most in terms of what am I not doing, but certainly I have increased my discussion and self-awareness and learning around analytics and big data and data in general.
Can you please give us examples of one or two Pakistani startups from NIC that you really liked the idea of their pivot?
One of the ideas that I genuinely quite like is DevTalk. And I think that's an environment, and it just started from a little bit of, let's try to do a basic thing, and it started evolving, and they got some funding from GrantCo, and they're scaling up.
Aamir, are you ready for the rapid fire? A rule of rapid fire is that you can't think about it. When it comes to pivoting, incremental or big leaps?
Big league.
Number 2, fintech/JazzTech versus gaming, if you were ever to choose the pivot. If you had to pivot. Failure versus success as a percentage of everybody's life. What's the ideal?
80% failure.
Risk versus caution. What percentage of risk should an entrepreneur have versus what percentage of caution?
I'd just say 80% again.
Passion versus money.
Always passion.
Big data versus smart cities, if you had to pivot Jazz.
Big data.
Luck versus hard work.
Hard work, but luck is very important also.
5G versus strengthening 4G for Jazz.
Strengthening 4G.
Rural versus urban focus.
Rural.
Pivot versus diversifying.
Depends, but for me, it is more diversifying for the journey we're in.
Blockchain versus no blockchain.
No blockchain.
Okay, all right. So all these answers deserve, I think, a paragraph of an explainer. But we'll catch you perhaps in the responses section, and we will continue this discussion. Over to you, Fasi, and thank you, Aamir, for your answers.
There are so many startups and young ones who are watching us, who look up to you as an icon when it comes to digitalization in the country. And they are asking right now for advice. Which areas to go into? कहाँ research करें? कौन से areas हैं जो इस वक्त ज़्यादा profitable या growth पे जाएंगे या जहाँ demand ज़्यादा है in terms of technology?
What is the problem we're trying to solve? And then also look at what are the bigger trends in the country. So if there is going to be evolution towards digital payments, and if you want to ride that thing, then try to figure out what are the different gaps. If you identify an industry which is going to be on the take, then think about what are the other peripheral things that will be required in that industry or that ecosystem development. And then identify one or two areas and then go and develop your products around those.
एक और सवाल है, जो young ones who are starting and just launching their careers, any advice that you would like to give to them?
मेरा ख्याल है एक तो plethora of information है on various channels. If you want to Google anything, you will get 10 articles. But sometimes it's better to talk to somebody who has been in that journey, operated in that environment, and that answer may be a lot more authentic than a Quora answer developed by somebody somewhere else in the world. So understanding the context and having a human dialogue is really important.
Thank you, Amir. For me, it was a wonderful conversation. There is so much that you have to offer for us to learn from, and it's amazing.
If I can conclude, I would just add one or two things.
Yeah, please do.
Enjoy the journey and let the water create its own path. Or if I were to use one more cricket analogy, I would just say that keep your eyes on the ball and keep on scoring the runs. Don't always keep on looking at the scoreboard. So it's important to play the game and be present in the moment. And as long as you're enjoying the journey, who cares where you end up? So that's all from my side.
That's amazing. Thank you so much. I believe great words and what a great message to end the conversation today. And thank you so much, Amit. As usual, it's such a pleasure. And thank you so much, Aisha, as well. I believe you summed it up so nicely.
दुनिया को बता दो.